Hello, today we will be doing a dissection on a clam showing the external and internal anatomy. At first, we have the umbo, which is the bump at the anterior end of the valve. This is also the oldest part of the shell. My shell was 60 millimeters in length, 50 millimeters in height, and 35 millimeters in width, which is the thickness. Next, we have the growth lines on the shell, which show the age of the clam. This is the hinge ligament on the dorsal side, while the side that opens is the hinge ligament on the ventral side. First, I am going to use a scalpel to open the valve from the ventral side. When opening the clam with the scalpel, I will be careful to avoid damaging internal organs. The thick muscles that are holding the shell closed are the anterior and posterior adductor muscles. Next, we have the mantle, which is the thin membrane that adheres to the inside of the shell. The mantle is responsible for secreting the calcium carbonate shell. Next, we have the incurrent and excurrent siphons. The incurrent is the ventral and the excurrent is the dorsal. Water enters the ventral siphon and exits the dorsal siphon. These are the gills, which represent a large surface area for gas exchange and food trapping. These are the labial palps, which are near the anterior end of the gills, which are used for sorting food. The body of the clam is the visceral mass, and the most notable part of it is the foot. The foot is an axe shape used for burrowing. Next, I am going to cut the visceral mass in half so you will be able to see the green/brown digestive gland. That is the digestive gland. If you look near the dorsal hinge, you will be able to see the heart, and you may even be able to see the intestine that runs through into the heart. As you can see, I have cut out the full visceral mass of the clam, which is what usually people eat whenever they eat clams that are cooked. Thank you for listening to my clam dissection. Here is a full time lapse of the full dissection.